Hey tribe, go tribe. Hey Lustar, pat myself on the back. Hey tribe, my name is Lustar, and welcome to the Conversation Letters. Now I'm gonna get right into this video, y'all. I noticed I've been doing videos, but I haven't really talked about my situation right now. I'm living in a shelter right now, homeless with my two kids. I have a 2 year old and I have a 15-year old. I have a boy and a girl. I just want to briefly talk about my situation because I know there's somebody else out here that may need to hear this, that may be going through this same situation, something similar, or you may not be going through this at all, but you might be going through something similar than what I'm going through mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically. You never know. So if you relate to this, make sure you like, you share, and comment so we can share the love out in this world because right now, more than ever, one of the things that's going to help heal a lot of things is love. So let me tell you, being in a situation with my two children right now, uh, it depends on the day you ask me, but it's about how I wake up every day. If I wake up like, you know what, I'm tired of this, I need to get a place. I need to get this. I need to get that. I need to get work. I need to get this. Because I'm working on working from home right now as well. Thank God for that. It's going to school and everything like that. Because what I've noticed is if I if I say if I roll over and freaking die, that's what I'm gonna do. If I have the mentality, oh, I might as well roll over and die. I mean, the COVID is killing everybody anyway. No, 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 no. Hold it. No, I'm not gonna give into that fear. My ancestors did not die for me to be basically have that mentality. Come on now. We always have to remember we're in this world for not just ourselves and our families, but we're co creators. We're in this world for everybody else on our mission, but also our ancestors and our families way, 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 way swing low back in the day. Yeah, we sure do. It's like we have to continue to pay it forward because our because our ancestors made a way for us. Okay, we have to continue to show them like you did not die for no reason. So that's what I've been starting to get my mind. Like, you know what? Why is this happening? Well, we already know that there's a lot going on with this situation of why, but the most important to me is what is it trying to do for my life, this whole situation in this world? How is it trying to wake me up? I'm here to ask myself questions. You have to ask yourself questions for your life as well. What am I supposed to wake up in my life right now? I have so much time. What am I doing with my time? Because I'm definitely not going to be falling into the collective thinking of I'm bored. We should never be freaking bored. We got so much to do on this planet right now. Even in our situations, there's so much freaking stuff to do. We can donate, we can have a speaking gig, we can give advice, we can have our YouTube channel like I do. You can go out and just give to the world in different type of ways, start a business, create more jobs. Man, I can sit here and name out so many things you can do. You can give out a smile, that makes a difference. Go write a letter to somebody that you think that need it. You can go advocate for somebody. Man, there's so much stuff to do right now in this world right now, so freaking much right now. Okay, you can create your own invention right now. We got, I be telling my 14-year-old son that a lot of times, while you loving those superheroes, won't you go ahead and go create your own? You know what I mean? Create your own invention. Go do what you need to do. You know what I mean? I had to stop because I got speechless because it's like, what are you here for? What am I here for? And in this situation, like, we can go out only for emergencies, like if there's like a doctor's appointment, but we're not like y'all. We can't just go out. Even if it's a lockdown, y'all can go to the stores and things. Maybe there are certain things open. We can only in emergencies, like if we need to get water or milk, stuff for our families or things like that, or if we're sick. Well, I don't even claim that stuff. But besides that, we're not able to go out at all like that, y'all. The most we're going out is looking outside of our window, or sometimes they'll take us in the facility. There's like a little play area where there's grass. That's where we're going. That's our nature right there. And listen, y'all, I'm a mother nature girl. I have to connect with earth. I have to continue to connect with my higher being that I call to God, and my angels and all my deceased spirits. Hey y'all, what's up? I have to continue to connect. So in this situation, it's basically, it can feel like a freaking prison. Sometimes when my mind is not right, I feel in prison, like I'm behind bars mentally and emotionally, until I have to snap out of it. Like, you know what, Lestar, you're not behind bars. You're not in prison. You're in this situation for a reason. You're here to help the people in this shelter. One of the things I want to do in my life is help women and children in so many different ways. So right now, I am really figuring out a lot of their needs by being here. And that is what, my higher being, my God, is telling me you're here for a reason. You're not just here, because you're in a struggling situation, that too, but no, you're here to help people. So I'm jotting things down, I'm writing things down, y'all. I'm taking notes because I know that I am here for a reason, that I'm not just here just to be stressed out every day. Man, I'm like a magnet for people to tell me their problems, because I have the gift of gab. I'm a speaker, but at the end of the day, I have to take care of myself, y'all. I'm an empath. I observe so many people's energy right now. And with this collective freaking thinking and all this fear, sometimes I feel overwhelmed. I feel like my anxiety is going to the peak. And I'm not going to even lie to y'all. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be like, what the is wrong with these people in this world? Why are y'all so fearful? Where is this coming from? I really want to burst out and say these things, because as long as we're y'all in fear because of all these deaths going on, we're going to continue to create more deaths. We're going to continue to create more fear. We're creating it by our thoughts and how we feel. And unfortunately, a lot of the kids are being able to, we're co-creating with kids. We co-create with everybody. It's all energy, right? And unfortunately, our kids is having to suffer because of what the freak we co-create. So we have to learn how to co-create better in this lifetime, y'all. We have to. And I don't care how many deaths going on. Listen, rest in peace to all the deaths, man. Rest in peace to all the people. I salute y'all. I love y'all. Y'all sacrificing for a lot of this world, with all this sabotage, this self-sabotage, Mother Earth sabotage. Everybody's sabotaging each other. There's so much going on in this world right now where relationships ain't right, marriages ain't right. Mama and kids and daddy and kids might not be right. There might be a lot of fatherless kids. There might be some motherless kids. And this situation that I'm in right now, I've heard a lot of situations where CPS got, a lot of the families and the parents' babies, and that breaks my heart, man. So I'm figuring out the needs of people right now, what a lot of these people need in this situation, because the food is yada, not good. There's a lot of old food, y'all. There's a lot of rules here. I'm not a rule person. I'm an indigo child. I do not like rules. I do not take kindly to rules. And I speak my truth. I don't care what nobody think. And I'm not afraid, what's gonna happen, because I got a higher being on my side. I ain't afraid right now. There's been a depression over and over again in crisis in different centuries in this world, and there was always that 1% that was able to thrive even in a depression. I am going to be one of those people. You should be too. Do not fear. Do not fear, because whatever we do, whatever precautions we make, even though we have to be smart right now, whatever will be will be. I am going to be of this world, not in this world. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to be of this world. I'm not going to be in this pandemic. Nah, I'm not going to be in it. I'm just going to be of it right now, because I have to be of it. I'm on this earth. You know what I mean? And we have to be grateful for what we have, y'all. We have to be. I'm going to be like, you know what, even in this times, in this shelter, I'm going to manifest for me and my children. I'm going to get my house. I'm going to get my, career, because I'm a boss. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get whatever I want to get. And I got to show people, like, even in these times, we can all still make it, y'all. We have to still thrive. So right now, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, I can be going through it sometimes. A lot of it I notice is collectively, because I'm a co-creator. I can wake up and feel the fear and the worry and the doubts and people fearing the death. And It's crazy. It's like that. What is it called? That placebo effect, where if you think something, it becomes true. Man, it's really a lot of that going on right now. Whatever we thinking and feeling habitually every day, all day, it's becoming true in our physical manifestations. If you're going through some bad in your life right now, focus on how you thinking and feeling. Don't let this stuff get to you. All we can do is pray and send light to the world. And if we have more light in the world, I wonder how much healing we would have in this world. But I want to say something. We have to remember with everything going on, there's a lot of everybody is included with the healing, not just one person. We all can contribute to the healing. I know the nurses and the doctors are contributing to healing, but so are counselors, so are social workers right now having to still go to doors, so are speakers, so are your affirmations and your thoughts because we're co creators. So are your smiles and your laughter that's creating healing in this world. There's so many of the little things that we neglect that is healing this world. So don't get it twisted. Everything that you do positive is healing this world. So that's my story, man. Like, it depends on how I wake up in a shelter. It depends on how I wake up, how my day is going to go. Yes, my kids, you know what, have had negative effects, of course, from being in a situation mentally, emotionally, physically, and it's turned into physical manifestations. But what I try to see is the positive of it. How are they gonna be stronger because of this situation? Now they're gonna be able to teach. They're gonna be able to counsel. They're gonna be able to have a thick skin when they get older and go through something like, you know what, this ain't nothing. So me and my mama and my brother was, my sister was going through it when I was young. If I went through that, I can get through this as an adult. So we have to look at the positive in every situation right now. And knowing that I can't get my food because I can't go out really to get any food. I can't. I'm having to be served food, and I was just going on a healthy eating route, y'all. I don't want to say vegan because I'm not a vegan, but getting off of all the meat and the dairy is important because it's mood altering. I'm an empath and indigo child, and I'm focusing on right now bettering my health. A lot of times I don't even, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I don't eat because it might not be as healthy, but I try to eat what I can. And when I'm out of here, I can get back to that healthier lifestyle that I truly want. Can't nobody hold me down. If somebody, because there's a lot of people here that try to abuse their power too. And I'm like, the power that you don't have, you can't abuse it with me because I got a higher being on my side, y'all. I got a higher being on my side. So I try to combat negativity with love, but stay away from negative people right now, y'all, cause or you will turn into it. Right now I'm a loner for a reason. I've always been, because everybody else right now is a distraction for me. All that negativity and that drama and that gossip is a distraction for me. While somebody out there right now in gossip and drama and negativity talking about everybody, I can't believe it in this situation when people are so down and they're still can move their lips to talk about anybody. They're just keeping themselves stuck and their blessings blocked. While they out doing that, I'm out here being positive, sending everybody love, and about to get my ass out of here and be good and manifest good for me and my family. So just remember, like, don't block your blessings. If I could be in this shelter with my kids and still hold my head up high, and I'm not saying I don't have bad days, I just said it depends on the type of day that I go through, because I do have my bad days where I'm on my knees like crying and stuff like, I have to get through this, like, get me out of here. And then I wake up. That's what happens. But then I wake up like, Tish, Star, you got this. Because my ancestors come to me, God comes to me, my angels, my guides, my kids come to me like, mommy, it's gonna be okay. Okay? You're not doing this alone. There's somebody that's with you that got your back. And when nobody physically around you got your back, you better call somebody upstairs, because they always got your back unconditionally. And what I noticed is, when you call to higher beings, they won't judge you, whatever you're going through. But somebody around you might judge you. So it's always safer to call to a higher being. I only got one bestie, and that's for a reason, because I know I won't be judged. I know I can trust her, you know. So I just wanted to give y'all this example of me living in this shelter. Sometimes it can be rough because, and I'm a firm believer in past lives and reincarnation, and I've channeled a lot of my past lives, and I've had past lives where I was, actually, abandoned and behind bars. So this is a trigger right now, this situation, from my past lives. And it drives me nuts sometimes where I'm on edge. But then I have to basically heal my past lives and on a daily basis. It's not a one time thing. It's not. Because those past lives that you've had, you're still that person from other lives. We gotta remember that can come and creep in your life, right? Anytime you're going through something, just remember it might be coming from something that you went through in another life. Like right now in this situation, I was an orphan in another life, and I feel abandoned sometimes because of it. And that little girl comes to me and says, it's okay. You're not that orphan anymore. You're fine. You're an independent girl that rocks. Remember that. That was that life. This is this life. You have to heal that. Okay? So we have to remember. And there's people in our lives right now where we spent lives with them in other lives, and they're triggering us right now, but it's for change. Remember that. It's for growth. If somebody, you keep clashing with them, they're probably here to teach you something. So it's time to wake up and learn it. And let's remove all this dysfunctional ways of thinking that somebody taught us. Stop the blame. And if somebody taught you some stupid teachings, or I don't even want to call it stupid, because whoever taught them, just meant well. They learned their ways from somebody too. If you have to unlearn something, then go ahead and do it. But let's not blame. Let's just unlearn and teach our children better. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. And I'm talking about this because in these times, we're here to wake up and do something that we've been procrastinating on. It could have been for months, days, or even years. You know, there could have been a past life where you died and you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So you came back in this life to do it, and you may still not be doing it. You may be still procrastinating on it. So there's this light bulb that will click on you. Like, I got to do this life, or next life, I'm going to be trying to do it again and again and again until I get it right. Or you could be in love with somebody and you're not treating them right. And you didn't treat them right in another life, but they're giving you one last chance in this life. You better wake up right now. You better get it together. You can have some type of addiction of a substance, of food, of alcohol, weed, cigarettes, whatever your addiction is. You could have had it in another life, and you could have died with that addiction. You could have been a Papa was a Rolling Stone, and you come back in this life to say, I'm not going to be that addict anymore, but you are. It's time for you to wake up and change your ways right now. So, you know, even though this is supposed to be my video, talk about my situation in the shelter with my kids, I have to always help people in any way that I can. So I had to add this so you can start having more mindful thinking and thinking like, hey, this situation is calling for me to wake up in my life somehow. It's time for me to do it and cut all the negativity and the fears out, because it's not going to get me nowhere. If I need to go to school, I need to go to school. If I need to create a work from home job, I need to do that. If I need to be a better parent to my kids, I need to do that. If I need to propose to my woman, I need to do that. If I need to, whatever, if I need to change my thinking, I need to do that. If I need to sever vows from, another life of poverty that I used to have, because I'm still in poverty, so I don't want it no more, I need to do that, okay? And I love y'all. Send me love. I'll continue to send my tribe love. Just remember that I'm okay. I know you fine. We just let's share all the love. Let's share it. Okay? And I'm done now. I'm good. I know you good. And when you reach the reverse hypnosis, you know how to find your way back home, baby. Just wake up. That's it. Peace.